guys, it's the Awakener. This is some bonus footage. Because you're subscribers, if you send me an email and you mention you're a subscriber, we'll be able to answer your questions. This is in regards to an email from a subscriber about the Hunter Biden situation. They want to remain anonymous, but they want me to explain kind of from the top on down again this Hunter Biden thing, what we're going to expect in the future, what's going to go on maybe with Mike Pence in the classified emails, Trump in the classified emails. So I'll do my best to kind of explain what I think is going on. So this whole Russian investigation, we'll go back to the start. The Russian investigation was hatched to frame Michael Flynn, as everyone knows. So the new emails and stuff, everything that's coming out, everyone knows that they went to attack Michael Flynn. Michael Flynn is the instigator of this Trump fiasco. That's what they seem. The reason why Trump is here. They attacked Michael Flynn. Michael Flynn and everything that he's done is basically he's taken one for the team. Everyone bad in the upper echelon FBI who fell for the Russia scandal, who fell for the bait with the Robert Mueller investigation, was fired. Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, everyone. This cleared out the upper echelon floors of the FBI, while the rest of the FBI probably is corrupted. The upper echelon FBI then began working on the treason and began monitoring other people from the FBI from the top on down, covertly, okay? Once this started, the real investigation then began. The real investigation started with Patrick Ho, Devon Archer, which then connected to Hunter Biden. When Devon Archer and Patrick Ho both went down, as you know, then it signaled that Hunter was going to go down. It was only a matter of time. If you follow the timelines, Hunter Biden buys himself a gun. Looks like he tries to kill himself in a situation, and his girlfriend at the time had to intervene. Called the Secret Service, who conveniently had him under protection at this time. No vice presidents have Secret Service protection, I believe, let alone Vice President's son. They came, intervened, obviously cleaned up the situation. Hunter Biden then became put under federal investigation. The real investigation to his laptop started because the FBI filled a subpoena to get his laptop. And this opened the whole treasure trove of what I think is the greatest criminal conspiracy ever in the history of the world. This criminal conspiracy is to benefit the former Soviet Union that's pretending like it is completely asleep. The globalists, the moderator, the people of this UN agenda, these people who are these Satan worshippers are giving us an agenda. They're giving us vaccines. They're giving us technology. They're giving a bunch of stuff that is basically killing us. It's making us sick. It's destroying our society. They're turning our society upside down. They're working on handing over our technology and equipment to our enemies to promote what our enemies have always dreamed about, which is one world totalitarian government, the Soviet dream world where the West is completely crushed, Israel is gone. This Hunter Biden investigation is going to lead to, I believe, the classified documents coming out that the U.S. nuclear secrets were given to our enemies, which is going to open a whole treasure trove of other investigations once the truth comes out, from the top on bottom of who is implanted in our society that's an enemy of the West. If you think about it, if Joe Biden goes down, and Joe Biden is declared a foreign spy or adversary, that's going to open a whole bunch of investigations. Well, who else could be implanted that is working for a foreign nation or a foreign power? And that will, once those investigations arise, and once the global population wakes up to our government that's actually funding, Soviet imperialism, it's going to completely open up the entire can of worms. If you don't think about how this, the yin and yang operates, is the U.S.'s response to Soviet imperialism is to do something. Think about it. 9/11 happens. They go in the Middle East. They destroy the Middle East. The result of the Middle East is that ISIS is then created. You have a bunch of radicals that are armed with U.S. equipment. This is a huge cycle. Once the cycle breaks is once the U.S. and the Western world reject this government that is acting in unison with a hidden handshake with this covert Soviet Union underneath the scenes. Once we get off this train, they are on a train to their own doom. The train to their own doom goes like this. Once they don't have anybody inside who is giving our enemies classified information, our enemies will never get stronger. Russia and China will never develop technology as fast as we will, and they will never have the success that we will. Once we start becoming more necessarily anti-vaccine, but we start following true health. We do intermittent fasting, workouts, stuff like that. Once we become focused on health and well-being, our nation is going to succeed. Once we become tight-knit as a family, we're going to succeed because our kids are going to grow up to be stronger. Once we jump off this war agenda, which is we don't need to do anything, we don't need to go overseas to engage in war. We have weapons to obviously, don't mess with us, but we're not going to go overseas. And once we jump off this train, our enemies are going to be in a state of panic, and that's when the fun is going to begin. Really, the fun is going to begin when the conspiracy actually reveals itself. So when the multitude of people that are existing right now are doubting what I'm saying is true, they think, oh, you're crazy, there's no possible way that something's going on. Once this truth comes out, once everybody knows, once the West knows, and once we jump off this train that our globalist people have set with us with the yin and the yang, this imperialism that is fighting each other, once that happens, they're finished forever. Thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.